Good afternoon, everybody. How we doing today? Another lovely day here on the Outer Banks. Currently on the Nags Head Causeway. If you couldn't tell, they're doing a bunch of work here. They got Manioc Ridge work going on, and they actually were just doing a bunch of work on the causeway itself last week. And as always, hopefully they get it done by springtime before the summertime gets here. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. If you're new here, I like to show views of the Outer Banks surrounding areas. And I just got off of work. Currently going on 5 o'clock, about quarter till. It's a rare thing these days to be able to get off during these hours. And we're going to the beach. Come on along for the ride. And speaking of, I'm going to go ahead and make my way to the beach road right here from the Nags Head Causeway. Merge right on this little right here. You can take this way and go to Hatteras, Ocracoke, all that good stuff. Or you can continue straight and stay on the beach road and be in Nags Head. And if I were to keep straight right here, I'd be in South Nags Head. But instead, we're going to keep veering left and just be in regular old Nags Head, not South Nags Head. Got Jeanette's Pier right here at this little intersection, even though it's not an intersection, just a little walkway and a bunch of congested traffic area. And Cahoon's Market here on the right for your convenience. And I believe today I'm going to go to Kitty Hawk to go to the beach because it's been a while. And that is the only reason, because it's been a while. The weather sure has changed a good bit. Currently 64 degrees. Obviously, because it's about to be November. And we'll be doing some wintertime things. A lot of off-season events going on already between Halloween stuff, oyster roast. Plenty to do still on the Outer Banks. Of course, traffic's going a little too slow right here on the beach road for my liking, so I'll be getting right back on the highway. Kind of a luxury thing we have out here. 2 straight paths going in the same way, same direction. And if one's too busy or you don't like how fast it's moving, you can go try your luck at the other. And we've done that plenty of times on this channel. Y'all have seen me in my morning rush mode when I'm trying to fight the obstacle course to get to work. And typically, pretty happy with my decision, just like now. Just for context, those cars were only going about 25. The beach road itself is 35 miles an hour. But it's only one lane, so you can't pass. So, I can't live with that. I had to go a little quicker. Nags Head is about the only open lands left here on the banks, man. From Kill Devil Hills to Kitty Hawk, they have developed the ever-living mess out of it. Which I've talked about a decent amount of times as well. I have to pick out some new topics to talk to you guys about. What do you guys think about a little bit of Outer Banks news? Let me know down in the comments if you would like me to try to pretend to be a newscaster, tell you about stuff that happens locally here. Apologies for the interruption. Had to change my battery out. We're still in Nags Head, coming to the developed parts. But here at this traffic light, we'll be merging into Kill Devil Hills, and that's on 8th Street. Right over here by the liquor store, Harris Teeter. Looks like they put in a new ice cream store, Noosa Scoops, to go along with the restaurant, the Noosa Grill. Don't judge, that light was yellow. Not gonna do a whole lot of editing because I'm really still just a busy man right now. So all the videos you'll be seeing in the upcoming weeks are just gonna be raw and unedited. Hope that's alright with you guys. Might slip my words from time to time, but that's okay. Might talk some nonsense, we'll see. Might hear me gripe once or twice about the way somebody's driving. Those are the types of things that I'd normally edit up. But I'm a real human, so what's the point of editing all that out? Here we are, Ocean Bay Boulevard, also Collington Road. The busiest intersection of them all, right here in the heart of Kill Devil Hills, right beside the Wright Brothers Memorial. By the way, I hope everybody's having a great day so far. Mine's been pretty good. Work was really slow. Like really slow. I think we only cooked for about 30 people during lunch today. And then I walked out the door shortly before 5 o'clock. So I've had a pretty easy day so far. Alright everybody, third time's a charm. I put that battery in, and apparently it only had like 12%. So I was running my mouth when I realized that my camera had died once more. So I pulled over here into the shopping center, Dare Center, the most popular shopping center. Well, I don't know about popular, we'll say the most well known. It's been around forever. Just so I could change my battery out. And you know what? Let's go down and check out some neighborhood. This is 3rd Street. So this would be West 3rd Street. And then over there on the beach side, all that is east. So that would be East 3rd Street. And the Outer Banks runs very similar like that. You got your west side, your east side of the highway. Makes sense, right? So, the easiest way to remember it, the Sound is the west side, the beach is the east side. Or just pull out a compass. I'm just kidding. I don't think I know anyone that uses a compass anymore. We all have these magical screens in our pocket that can do all that for us. Although it was more fun that way. More adventurous. Alright, not sure how much you guys can see because the sun is damn near blinding me. But this is Bay Drive. We're going to take a right And we're going to take the whole Bay Drive, and when we come back out, we'll be in Kitty Hawk. And you can begin your journey on Bay Drive from 1st Street, which I've also shown. I've covered that in some previous videos, if you scroll way backwards. Did I mention that it's a beautiful day outside? If I didn't, it definitely is a beautiful day. Bay Drive is bumped up right here next to the Sound, like I was saying. Like literally 100 feet to the left of me is the water. I actually got in a wreck in that intersection that we just went through, 5th Street, when I was 16 years old. Somebody sent me right into a tree. Had my engine smoking and everything. Pretty sure I'm the reason there's a stop sign there. Could be wrong. Never know. A lot of residents, a lot of local residents live right out here on this side, on the west side. And the east side, the beach side, is mostly tourist housing and vacation homes. There's not really anywhere you can pull over and visit the Sound side from over here. There's one little boat dock. We passed it already. But yeah, you kind of need to live back here to be able to enjoy the amenities. Because nobody's going to want you to pull in their driveway just to go check out the Sound. But at this time of year on the beach side, like I've been showing you guys recently, even though I didn't have a problem in the summer really finding a beach access in the morning, but pretty much any time of the day here in the off season, you can get a parking spot at the beach. And we're pretty much just traveling right alongside the highway here on the back side. And then when we come out, we should be at Henry's, if I remember right. Having a brain fart right now. You'll either end up at Henry's or Dunkin' Donuts. We'll see here in a minute. You got Helga Street right here. Everybody knows that street. Outer Banks has some funny, like legendary streets and things that are just well known. That's the only way I know how to explain it. For no particular reason at all. For example, the street we just passed, St. Louis, never been down that street. But street like Helga, I've been many a times. Alright, and this is the little turn here. I believe we are on Tate Way. I'll tell you what, guys, I told you guys wrong. I said Henry's or Dunkin' Donuts, and neither one of them are right here. Oh, I see what I did. I went further than Henry's and Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. But yeah, this is Tate Way. For some reason I thought it came out over there. But it's the Albemarle Eye Center. Is where you would make that turn if you were trying to go the opposite way. We'll take a left, continue our travels north. We are in Kitty Hawk now. And that's where I want to go check the beach out at. So let's go do it. A lot easier to mosey around this time of year, if you couldn't tell. Sometimes in the summer it might take you 10 to 15 minutes just to make a turn onto the highway. We're going to turn right here on Kitty Hawk Woods Road. Kitty Hawk Road, which connects to Woods Road. Take a right, head back over to South Virginia Dare Trail, which is also known as the Beach Road. Little nickname. Got Hurricane Moe's and Black Pelican right here. Kitty Hawk Road. And I do not have an opinion on either one of those restaurants. I've only been to each one of them just like one time, maybe twice. And it's not that I haven't been back for any bad reasons or anything, it's just I just haven't. We're gonna come right in here, man. It's been a while. Lillian Street. For those of you that have been following along, we discovered this one about a year ago. Well, we didn't discover it, but we figured out that there was a little bit of parking in Kitty Hawk, and there's only about 2 to 3 beach accesses that have a parking lot versus Kill Devil Hills and Nags Head, which have a bunch. So we're gonna get out, walk across the street, go see what Big Blue's talking about. I'm excited. I don't get to visit the beach in Kitty Hawk very often. Here we are. And I'm so happy I found this beach access right here, Lilian Street, because otherwise I just for the longest time assumed that there wasn't really any places to park to go to the beach in Kitty Hawk. There it is, Lillian. Right over here to the crosswalk, although this time of year you don't really have to wait. If you couldn't tell, I'm right here in the middle of the beach road. Not a car in sight. And I'm sure it's going to be a very similar thing right here at the Atlantic Ocean. And these are always cool little mailboxes that you can leave a note of hope. And right here on these shells, people write all kinds of positive messages, you know, just to brighten your day. And of course, this is in honor of Wesley, who lost his life out here in the Atlantic. Something I'm not going to really talk about on the channel here. Baby dune trying to grow. Please keep off the dune. Not a soul, guys, not a soul. This is what off season looks like here on the banks. My favorite time of year, of course, although I do love the warm weather and getting in the water. I also like the peace of the off season. Not very often I get to do the evening beach time. Happy to bring you guys along for the ride. Hope you're enjoying. And it's good to be back filming for the banks again and keeping up with the channel. I promise I won't leave you again. So peaceful. Try not to run my mouth too much while I'm out here so you guys can just enjoy the scenery, take in some of the atmosphere. So on that note, I'm going to shut up for a little bit. And if you follow this channel, I'm sure you love the ocean just as much as I do. Got pants and hoodie on for this session. Now I gotta put this hood on that bald head. A little walk, a little stroll. I'm happy that you guys can live vicariously through me. At least try to get the feels, you know, turn your sound system up, get some surround sound. Next thing you know, you're living it with me. Can even go as far as putting some fake sand in your living room. Just kidding. Although most of the beach houses out here have sand in the living room. Speaking of, if you really care about the interior of your vehicle, sand is very stubborn. You almost have to take a high pressure air sprayer and spray out the sand because the vacuum just doesn't do it. Guys, I best be heading on home. It's Still got another hour and a half to go on my drive. Got the next couple days off. Got one more haunted house event to do this week. And then it's game on. I'll be spending the winter trying to book more DJ gigs for the summertime and working on this channel. So, thanks to everybody that watches. It means the world to me. And I wouldn't be doing this if you guys weren't watching. So, thank you so much. I hope everybody has a great rest of their evening. I'll catch you on the next one.